Hello, my dear Scorpio friends. You are the most powerful sign in the entire zodiac because you have the ability to transform and to transmute energy. And when you make up your mind you're going to do something, nothing is going to stop you. So I've got your forecast here for January, and I would like to throw out an idea to you before I jump into your beautiful forecast. If I have not yet helped you get your life mission, you might want to look into that. It's the beginning of a new year. By the way, Happy New Year. May it be better than last year. When you know what your mission is, you're on track. You're already doing your mission. What I help you do is become consciously aware of what it is. And when you do that, everything falls into place. Now, you can come out of it, but when you remind yourself what it is, all you have to do is say, is that part of my mission? And if the answer is no, you know what place that you'd like to put it in. This is done face to face in a Zoom session. So think about it. The information is on my website, MaxineTaylor.com. And for those of you who are ready to totally transform your life by getting rid of your old story and rewriting it and transforming it into your new life story, you are ready for a Take Back Your Life session. This 3-hour Zoom session is face-to-face with me. I've done it for about 45 years. It can be life transforming. Again, it's under the, let me think for a second, spiritual coaching tab on my website, MaxineTaylor.com. Okay, let's now look at your terrific forecast for January. Well, first of all, we know that Mercury and Venus are both retro. Mercury is in the shadow of the retrograde. It won't move into retrograde until the 14th. But Venus is retrograde, and it will stay that way until the 29th when it moves into the shadow of the retrograde. If you're not familiar with the shadow that occurs before the retrograde as well as afterwards, just watch my overview video for January 2022. I explain it in greater detail. So let's look and see where Mercury and Venus are in your solar chart, because when they go retrograde, everything gets confused. Venus, of course, is love and money and beauty, but when it goes retrograde, it mimics Mercury retrograde. It's no longer limited to beautiful things. And when the two of them are both retrograde or in the shadow of the retrograde, we've got a tag team going on. And that, I mean, that's just a double whammy. So Venus, the pink planet, is in your third house of ideas. So you're seeing things beautifully. You're communicating lovingly. Really, really nice. But it's retrograde. And so you may redo something, re-say something, retell something. Are you writing a book? You may have to revamp some of it. Remember, on a retrograde Venus or retrograde Mercury, we do not begin a new project. Instead, we tie up the loose ends of unfinished projects. And when we're in the shadow of the retrograde, It feels like it's retrograde, and that's our second chance at redoing that pile of projects that we left in the corner over there. And if a blog is part of it, if a book is part of it, finish the book and wait until after both Mercury and Venus go direct to publish it, to launch it. Okay? So Venus is giving you beautiful thoughts, and you're communicating lovingly. Third house deals with siblings. You may find that you and a sibling are communicating very lovingly, but confusedly, because Venus is retrograde. Now there's Mercury, the blue planet, and it's going back and forth between the third house, conscious mind, communication, and the fourth house, home, family, and real estate. It moves forward, and then it goes retrograde and backs up into the third house. You want to say, would you please make up your mind, Mercury? Oh, it's straddling the fence, is what it's doing. And this is why, if you say something to a family member, you may find that you want to kind of go back and change something that you said, because it's a time of tying up loose ends. So, lots of ideas for you, and I encourage you to express them. Now, Mars, the red planet, has been and will continue to be in your second house of money. Wherever Mars is, that's what you fight with and fight for, and it becomes number one to you. And with Mars in the second house, it has been my experience and observation that we can create a financial flow. In other words, get it, spend it, get it, spend it, because we're throwing our energy into it. Yes. Now, on the 24th, it moves into your third house, and Mars shoots from the hip when it starts talking. So you're going to add that to the mix. Venus, oh, lovely thoughts. Mars, very direct thoughts. Mercury, not sure what it wants to say. And then there's the sun, the yellow planet. It's the center of our life in the third house. And so this is your time to express yourself, to share your ideas with other people. Okay? On the 19th, the sun moves into your fourth house. And whether you Venus is retrograde, did you notice? Whether you spend time, which is what I meant to say, with your family or just at home alone, enjoying your own company, what is emphasized is home, family, and all real estate matters. Isn't that cool? I just love it. Okay. Now, Jupiter, the great benefic, brings blessings, and it's in your fifth house of children and fun and games. It is time for you to have fun. That is your outlet. That is where you're going to go. You're going to party. You're going to socialize. Or you're going to spend time with your kids if you have children. If you don't have children, your pets can fall into that fifth house area. And they bring blessings, joy. And Jupiter expands whatever it touches. It's in the fifth house. I always use the expression a lot of when I talk about Jupiter. A lot of fun. It's terrific. Now, on the 2nd, we have a new moon. Until then, we're in the dark of the moon and our energy is low. Today is the 31st, and the energy all around the world, it's not you, it's everybody. Our energy is low, and we are really counting on 2022 being a good year because we've earned it, we deserve it. And so the new moon is when energy starts. It's in 12 degrees Capricorn on the 2nd. Find 12 degrees of Capricorn in your birth chart. Combine it with this beautiful new moon in your 3rd house of short distance travel, communication, and you'll have the whole picture. All right, that's the new moon. 2 weeks later, we've got a full moon on the 17th in 28 Cancer in the 9th house. And instead of sharing ideas, you are sharing principles, concepts, beliefs. This is great for long distance travel, assuming, of course, the planes are flying. At last report, they weren't, but that could change. Higher education, studying online, wonderful. And you're seeing the big picture. This is terrific. You want to see the big picture because it gets you out of your left brain. It gets you out of the details, the minutia. It helps you see a larger picture, see options open to you that you didn't know you had before. I love it. So I hope this is helpful, and I look forward to being with you in February when once again I take a look at your forecast. So till then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.